everyone, and guess what? I'm back to the game after taking a 78-day hiatus. This is my first battle. This battle was recorded 2 days ago, actually yesterday. This versus KoiBoi of the T-Flare League. So I was just like, hey, standard battle, I may be a little rusty, but in this battle, I show myself I'm not quite nearly as rusty as I thought. The first song is going to be the Caramel Dolls in metal version. Why? Because pro. So he goes and leads with the Machamp, and I lead with my Blast It! And yeah. So I Thunder Wave it, and I'm just like, BLAH! But then I'm like, damn it, Lumberry. And then he Dynamic Punches me, and I'm like, oh noes. Because, you know, max defense, max HP. Oh noes. And I'm like, ha! No confusion. And I Thunder Wave you, and I'm like, yes, Parahacks! I'm like, oh my god, yay. So I snap out of confusion, I'm like, woohoo! Like, stuff the rocks! Something rocks at you. And, my fiance just texted me. Anyways, so I go for the Psychic, and it does a little over half, so I'm like, fuck yes! And he Dynamic Punches me again! It does about 3 more damage. Confuses me, I'm like, why can't he miss? But I'm going to break through the confusion, I'm just gonna be like, Psychic! And it's real nice that I have my Stealth Rocks up. And he goes for the payback, and I'm like, shite! Not good, not good, not good, not good. But I'm like, woohoo! Yeah, boy! Like, live, and I get the Parallax, I'm like, ha! Psychic, I'm like, wait a minute. He outsped me? WTF. So, he goes on to Levi, and I'm like, crap. And he taunts me, and he predicts me, and I like fall for that taunt. I'm like, complete freaking BS. I'm like, darn you, Nintendo, for making this move. So he goes for the Night Slash, and gets a crit. So I go into Tito to reduce his attack, and then he goes on to Cresselia, correctly predicting the incoming Fire Fang. And so I go for the Crunch, and he goes for the Reflect now after Parahax Thunder Waving me, and I'm Parahax. I'm like, eh, because that Parahax like sort of mattered. I was like, I could have got a defense drop, maybe, you know, see if I'm that darn good. But I predict that, and I go switch. I go into Terror version 2.0, and I'm pretty sure I could have killed him with an explosion, but I just decided to go for the U-turn, which still does a decent bit after that Reflect. I'm gonna go back into Tito to get the attack drop with the Intimidate, and no, we're not going to use that. We're going to use something else in a second. Ah, Skillet Hero. There we go. Hero by Skillet. So he goes for the Dragon Dance. I'm like, nyeh. So I go for the Thunder Fang. And he just EQs me. I'm like, I might live in EQ. Doubtful. I might. No. Not happening. So I'm like, that's it! It's time for Infidel! And he crunches me, and I'm like, I'm gonna live this like a boss. And I'm like, Choice Specs or a Sphere to your face! And that's an ownage! You've just been raped! Anywho, so he goes out into Weavile, and I'm just like, Father, kill me! Yep. Actually, I'm pretty sure an Ice Shard would have killed me at that HP level. Need a hero to save me now. So I go into Cosmo, Madrachi, and he taunts me, and I'm like, Flash Cannon, I just predicted you. He's probably like thinking, damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. So, for being my first battle in 78 days, first time playing the game in 78 days, I'm doing pretty darn good. And he goes for the Hydro Pump, and I'm like, nah, couldn't have missed, could it? No. And it does a good bit. I'm like, Yeah. So I just go for the Thunderbolt. And I get the Parahax. Third Grace kicks in. I'm like, woohoo! 0. So he goes back on that cursed Cresselia. And I just go for a Thunderbolt anyways. And no Parahax. So I just go for another Flash Cannon, and I do get that special defense drop because you know it's the only stab, one of the 2 other stab moves. The other stab move I have that's actually regularly effective against that Cress. So he goes for the Ice Beam, hoping for the Parahax, and doesn't get it. And I just go for a Thunderbolt because I thought he was going to switch into Suicune, and I was like, oh, I could have just owned it. But see, I get a crit, which I'm pretty sure that crit did not matter. Roll the sand line. So he goes back out into Suicune, takes some more SR damage, and he goes for Hidden Power. I didn't realize he went for Hidden Power in the battle. And he gets the Parahax. I'm like, what? So he goes, after all the leftover sequence, he goes for another Hydro Pump. And that's going to not take me out, and the next song is Prayer by Disturbed. And I'm like, ha! Actually, no. I'll save that song for another battle. So it's pretty much good game from here because he's going to surf me, and I'm going to just barely live it with 15 HP, and I'm just going to Thunderbolt. And, well, that's good game, KoiBoi. After the next... No, wait. No, it's not. It's not. Because he takes out my Jirachi. I got something else to take him out with. But anyways, what was I gonna say? It's kind of nice to be back. As I can see, I haven't lost a touch, even though I haven't played the game in like 78 days. And I just go, you guys may call this, oh, that's just poor taste shock. No! I wanted to go, what the fuck, boom! On him for a reason. So, good game, KoiBoi. Guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe, check out my Ace Combat 5 playthrough, check out T-Flare, and if KoiBoi's got a YouTube channel, I'll post that.